first series of the day. Kyle TZ and Carl TZ on camera. So far, they're doing their things on their own. And now, let's start this game.
Now, I'm really wondering how is Carl TZ feeling right now, right? He started the day with an assassin versus assassin challenge against Kyle. Does that mean he's feeling better? Does that mean he feels like he is up to the task?
I feel like after going up against Irad yesterday, it's like, man, this kid reminds me of myself. I feel like I gotta bring him back.
And I was called the child, the prodigy.
Yeah,
I gotta bring back my lance back.
True, because someone in the fans called him the child prodigy, and maybe that way to bring back the heat on how he started his journey back in seasons before, on how the Lancelot was one of his signature picks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still consider that a signature pick for Carl TZ, but with the jungle picks here, the Hellcurt pickup stops Echo from being honest when they're engages. The timing of Bren Esports with utilizing the Dark Knight Falls of the Hellcurt is great. That's why this pick is so good for them, because they know it stops anything that their opponents want to do. Bren Esports with Dark Knight Falls down, they immediately go on hunting mode because the members of their opponents are blind.
I just gotta say, this Hellcurt pick of Bren Esports has never failed, not even once on the regular season.
Yeah, I think with the pick of the Hellcurt, they want to go fast and furious, right? So expect when you hit level 4, Bren Esports will want to activate Ogwen right away.
Yeah.
Try to get that Valentina advantage, that Hellcurt advantage.
Yep. Let's see if we'll get the FNF here in the first turtle of the game. Yawi brought low.
Oh, there it is. They're going in, and they're going hard. Carl TZ, he's not wasting any time. Gets a retribution on the turtle. Carl TZ also goes down, and there goes the early game advantage of Bren Esports. And Yawi, he's also making sure that Ogwen will also suffer for the consequences of their actions.
That is not how you want to start a game against the world champs. Bren Esports, Echo, it feels like they got blinded, but they said, no, we'll just keep fighting.
Yeah.
And they made it work. Yawi with a beautiful hook to cap off that victorious clash for Echo. 2 kills for Carl TZ plus a turtle.
I just gotta say that he can do that. He can play Mobile Legends with blindfolds on.
With his feet.
With his feet. Carl TZ still on
That has to be a superpower.
the right point in hitting that retribution button. And it's just amazing how they're trying to bounce back from yesterday's strong fight up against RSG.
Oh, I also have to bring it up, right? I think Carl TZ, he was playing well up until maybe game 4, maybe he ran out.
Yeah.
So maybe Echo, the plan here is to speed things up so that, his injury doesn't affect him too much coming into the series.
Yeah, it is a factor that has to be discussed in sports. Super Marco dodges the hook there. It is big factor. Of course, as much as possible, you want to be comfortable playing the game and sport that we love. But Carl TZ is going through it. But definitely that isn't a reason or anything to downplay the achievements of their opponents, especially RSG yesterday. Injury or not, RSG was tremendous in their victory against Echo.
Yeah, from all 5 games. Amazing performance. Flap TZ is going to be targeted by 2. Up top, Sanford and Carl TZ backs away.
Yeah, you read yesterday, by the way. He made a lot of fans. I was reading the comments.
Definitely,
yesterday.
man.
That was a beautiful game. Just have to bring that up.
Like, I didn't hide it. Like yesterday, Kyle TZ, Irad made a big fan out of me during that cast. Yeah. And as Flap TZ and Sanford duke it out here, this is what we expect from that glue Lapu-Lapu matchup. Now we look at the positioning of the roamers and the mid laners as Echo is drafting a pick-off focused lineup with Benny QD sticking a little bit closer to Sanji and or Yawi. And this is why Bren Esports just backs off. After the loss they suffered earlier, they decided we're just going to give the second turtle the game. That's going to be a free one for Echo. So key item pickups, Demon Hunter's Sword has already been built up by the Hellcurt of Bren Esports. Now, and this is why the Hellcurt pick is unique in this situation. Up against a dive comp, when you're much closer to your opponents, the effects of the blind isn't as bad. That's why Echo are confident to fight even with the Dark Knight Falls up. But if Echo drafted a lineup that had something like an Eve or a Farsa, they would have to retreat and recover just to avoid it.
Yeah, and I don't know if Carl TZ can recover from that because he absorbed almost all the crowd control and there was just no way from him out of there.
Yeah, and 2 members were far away up top, probably protecting Benny Cutie. And something tells you from what Renmar is saying, Echo knew this was going to happen. Bren using the Hellcurt, and now they had their first additional kill for this match.
Yeah, it's not a foolproof strategy. Like, sometimes people are going to get picked off with this lineup like this. You just can't help it.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Saved by the bell. He was also going to be peeked by Sanford there. Really close.
Conceal play by Yawi and Sanji, just trying to get information here. What Ogwin did earlier, by the way, that's just good familiarity of your opponent. Recognizing the situation that the pathing of Carl Tizzy's Lancelot would lead to where he would be. And then the positioning of Ogwin, just saw Carl Tizzy in the perfect spot. And with the members of Bren there, good call for that pickoff. Now with this 4v4 here around in the mid, it might be down to a shrub check by one of the roamers to decide it. As Carl Tizzy paths stop, he's going to be looming around the turtle first. But Hellkurt's next buff will be the purple buff, so we might see a big one there. But Echo seems to be going a 4-1 swing leading up to the turtle.
Oh, that's a flicker committed by Yawi, and they are chasing down Super Marco. Help is very, very far away, but with the right usage of the flicker, he's able to make it out just in time.
What
Super
a call.
Marco.
Super Marco, man.
He is athletic.
Athletic is one of the ways that you can describe it. That was a clean escape.
It was actually very smart, right? His pathing was excellent.
Oh,
and
Gwen.
speaking of excellent, look at that beautiful engage by Ogwin, but it's not enough to stop the goal.
What? What? Carl Tizzy. What a retribution play there. And he was the one who was picked off there by Ogwin.
He got stunned, Tyrant's Rage, Tyrant's Revenge, but once he used that Thorn Rose, he had a perfect calculation where to hit that button.
Who got picked off by who? That's the question.
He's like, I got picked off? No, I'm picking you off. Oh, that's one.
That guy got picked off for sure. And Kaltizi will not actually be able to defend that turret. And gold is just coming in to Echo non-stop right now for the past few minutes.
Yup, and there is no turret destroyed from top to bottom, and as of this moment, it's only the mid for Echo. Higher defense now. They're trying to push Brent. Another grab from Yawi.
And Yawi just relentless in taking each and every member of Brent Esports that he can find on the map.
Franco, Bea, kadita. That is one of the recipes for a sure pickoff.
Oh, come on! Yawi! He's just finding everyone that he wants.
Okay.
Oh, and I don't think Bren's taking that sitting down. I think they are mad. I think they want to go, but there's just no stopping that. Yawi using that flicker even with the flicker forward. You don't usually see that from a Franco, but he's gonna have to fight it around with Ogwin. Kaltizi with the Dark Knight Falls. They're trying to isolate down to Sanji, and they are able to do that just like that. That's a double kill for Sanford, and the 4-man Echo on mid is looking really, really good, although Sanji does go down.
Echo are responding really well. Right now, what we're seeing is just a game dictated by the two roamers and mid laners of each team. The roaming mid 3. Oh, there goes Flap. What a pick. Yet again, Flap was just trying to clear minion waves.
So the Echo game plan. Wait, Yawi, is your ultimate up? Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He bites everything who's near. Ultimate out, and Echo secures more of the possibilities of a threat from a Hellkurt. Kyle Teasy on this Hellkurt could be on some of the challenge how to put up against Echo right now.
It's working so well for them, and the gold is just being equalized maybe a little bit with some tower takedowns, but overall, the late game of both teams are actually also pretty good.
Yeah. And it's interesting because this is a draft where the Fanny was non-factor up until the second phase. So Echo, it felt like they were the ones who dictated this draft with how they picked it. Again, when it comes to lineups that are good for pickoff and dives, for myself, I disagree with a Hellkirk pickup. If they were up against, again, an artillery mage, would have been great. But the Hellkurt is just so punishable, and highly likely that before he can get the silence off, or he does get the silence off, he'll be lacking the burst, and he'll be the one bursted in turn.
Well, speaking of silence and getting that burst, on that Sea Halberd second item, something tells me a flicker in from Yawi.
There it is, like you said, Echo's game plan. Yawi ultimate, Bloody Hunt, let's go, but Ogwin, there's a counter flow. They want to go as well. They're fighting under the tower, but Kyle TC will still fall. Siege is very strong for Echo. They still got some minions on the bottom, and they want to take down that inhibitor turret.
Echo are just running away, but I have to correct myself. They are swimming away with this.
Swimming away.
The Orcas are swimming. Sanji's entries have been immaculate. And of course, we can talk about Yaoi and how he's been starting everything for Echo. But the response of Echo as a team, specifically Sanji and Sanford, the Sanford duo, is what's stopping Bren from being able to respond properly.
The Sansan brothers. Now they're back at it again for the duo. Now something tells me the only one here for Bren Esports is Super Marco that has the damage. And they're going at it again. Echo's looking for someone being isolated here.
Look at that.
Yaoi
Look at
trying
that.
to hook.
Oh, there you go again. He
Again.
hits the mark. Flapteezy was hooked, but he will survive. Kalteezy on the back. He slows down the attack, but Echo will still be up on the front. Yaoi again, almost making his mark.
I thought
My
he
heart.
said that again.
I thought that was
Pretty sure that's what Bren Esports heard. Not the drums of Echo, but their own heartbeats. Yaoi on this Franco.
I felt that. I totally felt that. I was thinking somebody could get hooked another one from that. engage.
Almost. It was a hair away, man. I swear.
Okay. With the lead that Echo has built right now, 7.5. What's the comeback potential? How is Bren going to see an avenue here on taking the strength of Echo right now?
Oh, they do it by 1 or 2 pickoffs in a team fight. It has to be the counter. Because right now, with what they have, it'll be difficult for them to try and initiate just onto one. Echo will be able to quickly get in to where that pickoff attempt is happening and just respond. See, Bren Esports can't even get to Echo in time to stop the board.
That was so
That's
close.
easy, using the ultimate just in time.
That was almost, like, literally a pixel away this time around.
Yeah.
Not a hair away, a pixel away.
Oh, man.
Yaoi's hooks is just on the A game right now.
And look how behind Super Marco is in terms of the gold and the items. 1, 2 more major ones coming up here for Cutie. Just looking out for the House Claws on the Baytrix if he wants more regen out of that. And the jungle difference. Look, 3 items for Kalteezy, almost fully built. That hybrid build Lancelot. 2 defensive items, a War Axe and then a Hunter Strike.
Okay, will that physical penetration reach the defense of Echo that has been built as of this moment? And now they're going in, trying to penetrate the base. Flapteezy. Oh, the flicker!
Ogwen.
There you go, Ogwen. He's trying to take 2, but Sanford's the only one who's stunned up. Yaoi able to mobilize a little bit. Ogwen will get taken out by Cutie on the back. He's relatively safe. Kalteezy diving in. Cutie's low, but he will still go. Go, and that's a double for the marksman of Echo. And the Lord's on the bottom as well. That's a triple for the Storm. And that's going to be Echo taking game number 1.
Hot start for the Orcas on the back of Yaoi's play on that Franco.